Morning, Bo. You ready to go for a hike?
Good morning, everybody, from the beautiful Indian Lake State Forest here in Florida. This is near Silver Springs. It's a little 4,000 acre area. And today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and walk the trail. It's only about 1.7 miles, so it's a little under 2 miles of a trip. And so we're going to walk and we're going to see what we can get into. I don't know how well we're going to do with birding because we have a dog and a 5-year-old with us. So we're just going to check it out and see what's going on. So let's get going. Y'all, I really love this place. This place was absolutely fantastic. I arrived, it was completely just peaceful and calm and quiet, and there were some guys over there just fishing along the bank, and it was just absolutely stunning. I would love to go ahead and go out there and spend some more time. After thinking about my trip and what happened when I was out there, I thought that today I would go ahead and tell you all a little bit about the history about the park, what was there, my experience, and if you stay towards the end, I'll go ahead and give you some tips on how to take fantastic photographs of trees. Indian Lake State Forest was named after the lake in the area, which is called Indian Lake. And this land was actually purchased by the state back in 2007 and 2008, basically through various funds and also what we called the Florida Forever program. If you're not familiar with that program, my understanding of this program is that it goes ahead and acquires, preserves, and works on the conservation of our state. Anyways, what happened here is the state wanted to go ahead and protect this area because there were lots of rumors and things like that they really wanted to go ahead and develop this area with homes and whatnot. And the state had the forethought to say, no, this is not what we need to do with this area. We need to protect it. And the reason why they wanted to protect this area is because it's a recharge area for Silver Springs, which is south of the forest. You see, Indian Lake is a 85 feet deep sinkhole that basically replenishes Silver Springs. They have also started the process of restoring the area back to its original state and also getting rid of invasive plant species so that way it increases the water quality and the water flow to Silver Springs. And it just started kicking up with the wind, so my apologies if all of a sudden it sounded very, very windy. The bottom of the line is this is awesome that the state really did have that forethought to protect this area. It's a little windy over there, so I decided that I would go ahead and kind of get off the canal a little bit so that maybe that way you guys can hear me a little bit better. But basically what you want to do is make sure that before you go get your pass online, they do have little QR symbols as you drive up. So once you park, you can go ahead and hit the QR code and you can pay that way as well. They have bathrooms, pavilions, picnic tables. They have swings around the recreation area. That's where I went ahead and went. That's also where you're going to find the trailhead for the start of the trail that I actually went on. I went on the Bear and Oak Trail. Now, I have seen things that said it was only 1.3 miles, and then I've also seen other things that say it's 1.7 miles. Now, I did not clock it, so I have no idea how long the trail actually is. But it was really honestly a beautiful short little hike that went around Indian Lake. They also have 5 primitive sites that you can camp at. Now you do need to reserve a spot first, so you want to go ahead and go to, I think I just had a leaf drop on my head, the Florida State Forest.reserveamerica.com. I'll make sure that I go ahead and drop that link below for you all to go ahead and check out. And when I checked out the camping, basically it was like $10 to go camping. But remember that there's fees when you do go ahead and use that site to go ahead and book your spot. It is primitive, so there's like no electricity or whatnot there. And remember that you need to pack it in and pack it out. So whatever you bring, you gotta take it with you. So make sure that you guys bring enough trash bags with you to go ahead and take everything out when you go to leave. Also, I did notice that they do have a dump station. I noticed it when I came in, it was on my left. And just an interesting fact about the location is it used to actually be an RV campground. Some of the activities that you can enjoy would be like wildlife viewing, bird watching. If you have horses, they have an equestrian trail, which is about 11.5 miles long. If you have a bicycle, or you want to hike, you can also bike and hike on the equestrian trail. You can also relax, and our favorite, definitely there are tons of photography opportunities. I feel like I've just been bit. Now, if you want to explore outside this park, there are other conservation areas, there are other forests in the area, so you can definitely check them out. They also have some local museums in the area too that go over the local history. Some of the things that you might see while you were out there, you might see kestrels, which I was really hoping that I was going to be able to see a kestrel, but I didn't. Turkeys, gopher tortoises, you're going to see lots of different birds out there. You're also going to see lots of different wildlife while you were out there on the trail. On this walk and in this forest were beautiful cypress trees. There were oak trees. It was just absolutely beautiful on this little walk that we went ahead and decided to go on. Now, I was there, I was meeting some friends, and they have a 5-year-old, and if you've ever been around a 5-year-old, they just have like so much energy. And they're just like little bundles of joy that just go all over the place. And I kind of didn't think about that because I don't have kids, right? You know, I have Bo. He's my little man. He's my little guy. So I kind of did not think about how with a 5-year-old, you're not really going to have much time to be able to sit and watch birds and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't have that foresight. So I wish that I had actually probably showed up a little bit earlier. So also too, we arrived a little bit late too. But I think honestly, if I'd shown up at this location earlier, I would have seen more birds. Now, the thing is as we were walking through the trail, I could tell that they were little birds because I was constantly hearing them sing. I was seeing their nests. And when I did slow down for about 30 seconds, I did manage to spot a couple of them. But when you're trying to walk fast in this very vast and kind of dense area, it was very hard to spot them. So you definitely would have to slow down. So I said if you stuck around to the end that I would go ahead and talk to you about how to take fantastic, awesome and I reacted to a dragonfly. I let you all know that if you stuck around to the end that I would go ahead and go over some tips on how to take some awesome photographs with trees. Number 1, go ahead and find tree tunnels. Tree tunnels are so cool. Why? Because it's like you look down this tunnel, you have your leading lines, and you just like automatically go like, where is this path going to go ahead and take me? And so that is number 1, find tree tunnels. Now, just a side note, outside of landscape photography, if you like to take portraits, this is a fantastic place to take portraits because you can put your subject in the middle of the tree tunnels and it looks awesome because of those leading lines. Now, number 2, get different angles. So maybe try like a low angle and then maybe a super low angle, like from bug level. When you look at these 2 images that I took, you can tell the one angle is kind of low, but then the other one is like a bug level. And so you get a completely different look by changing your angles. Now, the opposite of going low is you could go up completely high. Now, if you want to go up high, you probably are going to need a drone for that particular shot. So just make sure that you check out the area and see what their rules are about taking drones into the area and if you can use them or if you can't use them. Number 3, go ahead and focus on the details. Get in close, get up and close and personal with your tree. Take pictures of the bark, take pictures of a branch, take pictures of the leaf. But basically what you're looking for is you're looking for those intimate details of the tree. If you need to relax or you think somebody else needs to relax and you think that Indian Lake State Forest is going to be the place to relax, please go ahead and hit that like button so that other people know that this is a really cool place to relax and also take photographs of trees. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss any other future episodes. Please share this video with others who you think would definitely enjoy it. If you are new to photography and there's something that you want to learn about, please go ahead and pop that in the comment section below. Also, tell me, what was your favorite part of the video today? I just want to say, remember, you are awesome. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you later, alligator.